Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. So guys, I noticed that I've been getting about 7,000 to 8,000 new people follow me on social media, on Instagram. And, as new people come into my audience, I got to make sure y'all know the right things y'all need to be doing in terms of losing belly fat, man. Because a lot of people, they're just like, you don't know where to start. They don't know what things they're doing wrong. They don't know what things they're doing right. Okay, and so I'm going to show you what steps you need to start taking. Okay, and so the first thing is this. If you want to drop belly fat, if you want to have a flat stomach or even abs, this is what's most important. You cannot outwork poor nutrition habits, guys. If you're trying to outwork, if you're trying to go to the gym just so you can go home and eat whatever you want to eat, that's trying to lose weight on hard mode. That's trying to lose belly fat on hard mode. If you're doing that, this is where you find yourself working out and you're like, damn, I'm getting stronger. Man, I can feel my muscles, but I can't see them. Man, I'm working out, but I don't look like I work out. Your clothes still don't fit the way you want them to. This is what happens when you're trying to outwork poor nutrition habits. That belly fat that you have on your stomach, that stomach, that muffin top, that's what we call fat. The easiest, simplest, and fastest way to drop body fat is nutrition. It's what we're doing in the kitchen, okay? It's not what we're doing in the gym. A lot of people think that they need to do hours of cardio. Guys, you don't even have to do cardio to lose weight. You don't even have to do cardio to lose your stomach fat. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but you don't have to, okay? And so in terms of nutrition, because this whole podcast is about how to lose belly fat without suffering, without stressing. All right, stressful, trying to starve yourself to lose the belly fat, to lose the weight. I see people who do this a lot. They don't eat any breakfast. Sometimes they don't even eat lunch. They'll just eat dinner, and they be starving throughout the whole day. So they find themselves binge eating on food late at night, and it ain't nothing healthy. They eating junk food. They eating fast food. And this is why they're still overweight. If it worked, guys, you would not be 30, 50, 100 pounds overweight if that way of doing things worked. That's trying to lose belly fat on hard mode. Very stressful, very tiring, because you're exhausted throughout the day because you ain't eating nothing. You can't do that, okay? That's enough. That's one way. The other way that's very, very stressful is that a lot of people are trying to cut out everything they enjoy eating. Guys, I know there's plenty of trainers out there who say, you got to give up your favorite foods to lose the belly fat. You got to, cut out the sugar. You got to cut out all the sweets. You got to cut out the burgers. You got to cut out the tacos. Guys, you don't have to do that. How stressful is it to not eat foods you actually enjoy eating long term? Like, you going weeks and months without ever eating foods you know you like to eat. All you gonna be thinking about is food. I remember back when I did bodybuilding, I'm a burger guy. Burger and fries. I can eat burger and fries every day if I could. I'm also a breakfast person. Like, out here in Atlanta, we got Waffle House. Guys, I can eat Waffle House every day if I could. Like, I just enjoy breakfast food and burgers and fries. I do. But I don't eat it every day. But during my bodybuilding, when I was preparing for my bodybuilding shows, I couldn't eat none of that. I was like, goodness gracious, I can't wait until this show over with. I can't wait. Like, guys, after my second bodybuilding show, it was so bad, I went to Piece of Cake. We had a spot out here in Atlanta called Piece of Cake. I bought me a piece of red velvet cake, had it in my car. And so after the show was over, as soon as I stepped off stage, I didn't even care if I won. I walked my happy ass to the car and ate that cake and went into a little bit of a sugar coma. That's how bad I wanted to eat some sweets. And so, I realized bodybuilding wasn't for me. But I did it for other reasons. Like I wanted to understand how to help my clients get like super cut up, super ripped. So that's what made me step into doing bodybuilding. But I don't do it no more because I felt like it's just the payoff wasn't there for me. Like I wanted to be able to still enjoy myself, like most of you guys do. You still want to enjoy yourself, eat your favorite food, drink a little bit of alcohol, drink a little bit of wine, and not have to worry about whining because your stomach getting big as hell. Yeah, that's what a lot of y'all be doing. Y'all be, oh damn, my stomach's so big. This is what we do. You got to follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, you eat healthy and clean. The other 20%, guys, you eat whatever you want to eat. You eat, if you want to drink some wine, drink some wine. You want to eat a burger, eat a burger. You want to eat some pancakes or some waffles, do that. But you can't do it every day. A lot of folks, you're trying to just completely remove everything you enjoy doing, that you enjoy eating or drinking. You know, not even having a social life, right? Because you're trying to lose weight. That's not sustainable. That's suffering. That's stressful. And so, an easier way to lose belly fat, follow the 80-20 rule, guys. 80% of the time, eat your favorite, eat the clean food. Eat at home. Eat home cooked meals. Then the other 20%, you can eat fast food. You can eat a burger. You can eat a donut. Whatever you want to eat. Okay? That's how that works. Once you start doing this, you're gonna lose weight. This is how you lose belly fat, and it's more sustainable because you still have like moments throughout the week where you can enjoy yourself. And it's not to say you can't enjoy yourself with the healthy food, because if you know how to cook half decent, you know how to season your food up, that healthy food gonna taste good too. That's a more sustainable approach, because starving yourself, giving up foods that you enjoy eating, short term. You may get a little bit of results, you know, in a couple of weeks or maybe a month or so. But once you be like, oh boy, I gotta eat me something. I gotta eat. That's when that stomach gonna start coming back. Why not go ahead and start learning how to eat the foods you enjoy eating and lose weight at the same time? This is what I do year round, guys. This is what I teach my coaching clients on how to do. And they're dropping 25, 30, 35. One of my coaching clients, Lance Moore, inside my program right now, dropped 40 pounds in 3 months. He still be eating, y'all. He came out here when we did our Stone Mountain members event, and we went to Waffle House after Stone Mountain. And he's still down 40 pounds, y'all. Like, you do not have to starve yourself. You don't have to give up your favorite foods to lose weight, guys. Now, if you're trying to be a bodybuilder and step on stage and be all ripped up, cut up, then you probably do have to cut back on a lot of these things. But most folks ain't trying to be no damn bodybuilder. And so you don't have to do that. So I spent a lot of time on that first part. But that's what you want to do, okay? Follow the 80-20 rule, and be mindful, guys. Be mindful. A lot of people don't realize, they're like, well, I seen somebody say this on one of my posts the other day, actually. They was like, well, you actually can lose weight eating junk food. You actually can lose the belly fat eating junk food as long as you're in a deficit. But here's the thing with that. You have to look at your body like you're an exotic car, or, you know, dare I say, a Corvette, a Mercedes, a Lamborghini. If you put 87 gas in those type of cars, will it keep driving? Yeah, it might drive for maybe a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days, or maybe a week. But eventually, that car is going to break down. It's going to break down, guys. I hope y'all know that. And if you got one of those type of cars, you do know that. But anyway, you have to treat your body the same way. Can you eat the right amount of calories and then be eating junk food and lose weight? 100%. Guys, you could be eating candy every day. You could be eating honey buns, Oreos every day. But if you're eating the right amount of food to drop weight, you'll lose weight. But guess what? You're going to feel like shit. You're going to be tired. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to have headaches. Guys, I remember when I used to eat like that, I used to have eczema all on my hands and acid reflux all the time. Even though I wasn't overweight, because I just wasn't eating a whole lot, but the food that I was eating was poor quality food. This is what's happening to some of y'all. You're eating poor quality food. This is why you have type 2 diabetes. This is why you have pre-diabetes. This is why you have insulin resistance. This is why you have high blood pressure, high triglycerides. You're having sleep apnea. Y'all be up late at night snoring, and your partner be like, "Hey, baby, you okay?" I was talking to somebody the other day. They was like, their wife had woke them up. "Baby, I had to wake you up this time. Like you wasn't breathing. I didn't know what was going on." Some of y'all got sleep apnea and don't even know it because you're not eating properly. You done gained so much weight that it's caused you to develop sleep apnea. Some of y'all who are new to my content, my grandfather passed away from sleep apnea. He was 46 years old. Gained a lot of weight. And back then, they didn't really know what sleep apnea really was back then. And so he went in and got a sleep study done. And in the midst of him doing a sleep study, he ended up passing away at the hospital. Crazy. Guys, it is very important that you're not just trying to just focus on calorie intake. Yes, you can lose weight if you're tracking your calorie intake. But if you're not paying attention to the quality of the calories that you're eating, you can get slim. You can be done drop 30, 40, 50 pounds and still have type 2 diabetes because of the quality of the foods that you're eating. So it's important to pay attention to both. All right. Even eating too much fast food, eating all that processed food, all those starchy carbs, all the rice and potatoes all the time, and French fries, and just snacking on chips all day. Guys, that's no good. I'm telling you, man, you could do it, but that need to be the 20%, not the 80%. All right. Last thing, I noticed that a lot of people try to go at this journey on their own. When they're trying to lose weight, they try to lose weight alone. They don't want to tell nobody. They don't want. They just by themselves. And it's very easy to find yourself questioning if what you're doing is right or wrong. Wondering, man, when am I going to start losing some weight? Wondering, am I pushing myself hard enough? Wondering, damn, is this the right exercise I need to be doing? Are these the right foods I need to be eating? Is this the right amount I need to be eating? When you go at things alone, guys, yeah, it might sound admirable, you know what I'm saying? Because the person is trying. But if you want to go fast, go by yourself. Because you can get quick results just doing it by yourself. Nobody watching. You're not communicating with nobody. But when you have a community around you, like I don't know if y'all grew up playing sports. I grew up playing sports. Played football, ran track, all that good stuff. And the camaraderie that you get from being around like-minded people who they playing sports with you. And so when you talking about working out, it don't sound foreign. It don't sound like you bragging. You know what I'm saying? And so on your journey, a lot of people, they find, even if it's just 20 pounds, a lot of people find it very hard to lose and keep off 20 pounds. People can lose it. They can't keep it off, though, because they don't have people in their corner or in their circle that are on the same wavelength as them. And if you don't have people on the same wavelength as you, guys, this is what a lot of trainers and coaches don't talk to you about, but you're going to have people who will shame you for literally doing shit that you're supposed to do, for being healthy, taking care of yourself, wanting to look good, wanting to be strong, wanting to be there for your family and the people that you love and care about. But if you're going at it alone, some of your friends and your family members who not doing the things that you're doing, they go start being like, "Ooh, why you going to the gym all the time? Why you always eating healthy?" And you start to feel a little guilty. You start to feel a little shame, like, damn, I don't even feel like nobody ain't celebrating me. I thought this was going to be a good thing. But when you get into a circle of people, and this is why I have a community called the Lions Den inside my coaching program. The Lions Den. Shouts out to the Lions Den. We support each other. We'll be posting our meals, and so you get other ideas from what other people are eating. Not just your same old boring chicken and broccoli diet. You have an abundance of different options. You know what I'm saying? If you have a down day, and this is normal, guys. You have a down day where you're like, damn, man, I don't feel like working out today. Yeah, I don't feel like eating these food, man. I'm a little stressed out. I want to eat some junk food. You're in the right community. You can voice those things. Man, I'm having a down day. Anybody else be having tough days like this? And imagine you having 2, 3, 4, 5 other people saying, "Yeah, I be having them too, man. I just stay on track." it ain't even worth it no more. Because I don't want to feel bad about myself. So I just keep going. Imagine if you had those type of people in your corner to say those things to you, and you'd be like, damn, other people going through the same thing as me. All right, man, I can give it another day. And then you give it another day, those days turn into weeks. You give it another week, those weeks turn into months. Before you know it, you done built a new lifestyle because you're around the right type of people. Guys, you can only do so much when you're in the wrong environment. Like, just imagine having a seed. You can have the perfect seed, but if you put it in the wrong soil, the seed ain't gonna grow. That's what some of y'all are going through right now. You're in the wrong environment. You have all the potential in the world to lose this weight. All the potential in the world to do all the things that you want to in life, but you're in the wrong environment. You don't have anyone supporting you. You don't have anyone encouraging you. You don't have anyone holding you accountable. Because accountability is a big thing. These are all things that make your journey easier. Trying to do it by yourself makes it stressful. Makes it really hard because you get in your head. You start doubting yourself. And guys, we human. We all have moments of doubt. But guess what? If you got people in your corner rooting for you, encouraging you, and holding you accountable and supporting you, even when you go through those doubtful moments, you like, shit, man, you know what? I can give it another day. You know, Jay said, keep going, man. Coach said, keep going. Coach said it's going to be all right. All right, cool. I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to keep going. This is how you make losing belly fat easy without suffering. You make nutrition your number one priority so you can start dropping weight. All right? You get some support. You put yourself in the right environment. And then the last thing is this. I don't know about y'all, but I want to look good in my clothes, and I want to look good when I take my clothes off. I see a lot of folks who are trying to lose belly fat on hard mode, meaning all they're doing is cardio. And if they do go to the gym and do some kind of workout, they doing like bench press, ab exercises. That's it. Guys, if you want to look good in your clothes and when you take them off, you have to make lifting weights a priority. That's the only way you can sculpt and tone your body. Your legs, your arms, your chest, your core, your back, everything. Ladies, your peach, your Georgia peach, that ass. Like, if you want to tighten and tone everything, you got to lift. If you just do cardio, you lose everything. You lose the fat, but you lose everything else. And so if you want to look the part in your clothes when you take them off, you got to lift. You can't just do cardio. Okay? You do these 3 things I just shared with you guys. This is how you lose belly fat without suffering. All right? We out of here. Let's get it. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.